Hey everyone, Jason here. Welcome back to the layout. It's Easter weekend 2015 and I'm home for a few days, so I figured I would make a quick layout video update. I have added quite a few new things to the layout, some new rolling stock, a few new engines, so a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to show you that today. Not really anything scenery wise changed, but just some new stuff added. So hope you enjoy this update and we'll go ahead and get started. First new engine to show you guys, this is a Norfolk Southern Gp 38-2. It's a MTH Proto 3 locomotive that came out fairly recently. Has two motors, Protoson 3 smoke unit, everything that you would expect from an MTH engine. Has ditch lights on both the front and the rear, which I really like. It has a good sound system in it, and you'll see this running around the layout. Really glad I picked this one up. Here's an item I'm very excited to have added to the layout. These are new E8s from MTH. It's in the ABA configuration. These are based off of a real prototype. They're former Conrail E8s owned by Conrail, and then they were sold to a private owner who restored them and painted them into the Pennsylvania paint scheme. Now this is an ABA configuration. The prototype in real life does not have a B unit, but MTH included the B unit anyways, which I still think looks really nice. I enjoy running it. Each A unit has two motors in them. The first A unit is where the sound system is, but both have working lights on the two A units. I'll zoom in a little closer to show you the front details here. When the E8s were originally built, the prototype did not have ditch lights on the front. Those were added to the prototype when they were restored, as is required by modern railroad regulations, which is why this one has operating ditch lights on it. A little feature that MTH added that I have seen on Lionel locomotives but not on any of my MTH locomotives is that the cab light actually shuts off when the locomotive starts to move forward or go into the reverse position. The ditch lights will remain off when the engine is parked in neutral, and the second you start to move the engine forward, ditch lights come on and the cab lights go off, which is prototypical and is a nice little feature. The ditch lights on this are very, very bright when they are operating, and you'll see that here shortly. Very cool looking locomotive. Now here's something I'm very excited about. I recently picked up some of the new Lionel Auto Parts boxcars. These things are ginormous. Now I do have other freight cars that are the same length. I have some of the Atlas 89-foot flat cars, same length as these, but the fact that these are box cars and not flat cars, they take up a lot of space and they are very big, but they're also very sharp, very well built. And I picked up these two, the 2-pack of the Conrail that Lionel offered, and I also picked up the Norfolk Southern 2-pack. I had these ordered from months back when they were first offered in Lionel's catalog. These do have rotating bearing caps. Fortunately, the wheels are placed prototypically so that the cars don't swing out too far on my 072 curves, so I didn't have to do any kind of modifying with the layout to accommodate how big these cars are. They also have hidden uncoupler tabs, very highly detailed. The doors do not open, but that was so Lionel could have the correct detailing on the doors. Otherwise it just would have been too much tooling work and probably would have made these things even more expensive than they already are. So you'll see these going around the layout in a second. Really glad I picked these up. Only problem was one of the cars had a busted coupler out of the box. It was just kind of hanging there. The coupler was hanging there instead of being there taut. It was a quick fix for me. I was able to glue the piece properly. However, you could probably source the part from Lionel itself. It was a pretty easy fix, not a big deal. So you'll see these running shortly. Now these aren't really anything new to the layout, but I did pick up two more of these Norfolk Southern Trinity hopper cars from Atlas. I picked up two more road numbers that I didn't have. So now I have 5 of these 3-bay hoppers from Atlas. These are part of Atlas's master rolling stock. Really, in my opinion, the best of the best rolling stock that's out there in O-scale. So these are awesome pieces. Glad I was able to add a couple more of them. Now you also might be wondering why I'm showing these two cars. These are part of the Norfolk Southern Office Car Special set that I've had for quite a few years. However, I was missing these last two add-on cars, the Alabama and the Pennsylvania. I've been trying to get a hold of these for quite a few years actually. I think I started looking for a Norfolk Southern office car special set, the Premier Line one from MTH, probably back in 2009 or 10 is when I started looking. And it's taken me a long time, but I finally got a hold of these last two cars. I got them off of eBay. Definitely paid way more than I would have liked to, but I've been waiting so long to finally complete that set. I'm really just happy that I have these on the layout now. So I now have all 10 of the cars, passenger cars, that were made to go with the Norfolk Southern F7s, which you've seen on the layout for quite a while, but finally completed it, so I'm pretty happy about it, and you'll see these going around the layout as well. So took a lot of time, but just had to check eBay almost every other day to see if these would have been listed, and finally was able to get them. So persistence can pay off. Okay, so that's really it for this update. Nothing really new to show you on the layout except for the new rolling stock and engines, but I haven't really been home to do anything to the layout. So I hope you enjoyed those new items that I added. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. I'll include my email in the description as well, so if you'd like to ask me questions there as well, feel free. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really like some of the new stuff that I added. Really cool stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this layout update. Hopefully I can make some more videos coming up soon, and we'll see you next time.